Hi friends, I hope you all are doing well. So in this video we will discuss about one another important stuff in Snowflake. It is basically related to project point of view. Okay, so I hope this definitely it will help you. So as in previous videos we have discussed about anonymous block. Okay, so anonymous block is any declarative statement within which you will write your business logic, but that business logic will not get saved as a database object. Okay, so this is your anonymous block. Declare begin and end whatever you are writing between them. Now suppose this code, like highlighted code, will definitely run in your snow site, this window which we are running. But if I talk about in projects, when we have to deploy your code via Jenkins pipeline or anything, so in databases, like what is happening, code is not getting executed through your snow site. Basically codes are getting executed through your command line tools. Okay, so whenever you had to execute any any anonymous block via command line tools, we will discuss about one command line tool which is provided by Snowflake. We call it SnowSQL. Okay, so in case you have to execute this anonymous block via command line tool, this will not work. Declare begin and end. Okay, so to make this as working condition, what we are supposed to do, we have to write execute immediate, then this double dollar sign, and at the end you have to provide this thing. Okay, else when whatever code you are writing or trying to deploy in your pipeline, it will get failed. Okay, so make sure while development purpose you can use this one. Okay, but while you have to deploy your final script for deploying in Snowflake via pipeline or anything, so in that case you had to uh, write this section. So then or one more thing, so this section will also run as it is in your snow site also. Okay, it's not like that if you write this execute immediate keyword in snow site, it will not work. It will work. Okay, but without this also, if you are writing, it will work in Snowflake snow site. But in your deployment pipeline, this section is mandatory: execute immediate double dollar sign, and this at the end also you are supposed to add this double dollar sign. Now, so we have discussed so far many things about anonymous block. Now let's come to procedures. So what is procedure? So basically procedure is a named database object. Okay, between which you can write your executable codes or business logics. Okay, so if you see here, whatever code you have written between this anonymous block, okay, what you can do, just above that we have to provide this keyword create or replace procedure name, and its return type, and its language, and as after that you have to write your anonymous block here, whatever business logic you want to write here. Now, so what is this meaning of these things, create or replace? So replace keyword, it is not mandatory, it's optional. But if you write this replace keyword, what will happen, in case in case any procedure is already present with that name, it will get replaced. Okay, create or replace procedure area, it's a list name of my procedure. Now inside the bracket you can provide your input parameters here. Okay, you can define different types of input parameter, we will discuss also. So in procedure in Snowflake, while you are writing any of the procedure, maybe in Oracle, so this returns keyword is not mandatory there, we are not writing any return keyword. Okay, but in Snowflake, so to make this procedure executable or compile, this returns keyword is mandatory. Okay, and return type you have to provide. Okay, now so language, so why I have written any language, because in Snowflake you can write procedure in different programming language. You can write your procedure in Python, you can write your procedure in SQL, JavaScript, in many languages you can write your procedure. Okay, but in most of the project, like most of the companies, they are prefer to use languages SQL, because it is more convenient way for all the database developers. Okay, now so you, this language section we have to provide. Now here you have to write your business logic. Now as I have told, this returns keyword is mandatory here, and this return key here, it is not mandatory to write this return key at this place. Okay, if you write this return keyword at this place, what will happen, it will return some value, but if you're not writing this thing, it will return as null, that's all. Okay, we will see now. So suppose you had to write, you have written your procedure. Okay, now if how you we are supposed to test our procedure, So simply what you can do, you can just provide your call statement, call, then your procedure name. Okay, let me execute this procedure. I Okay, one more thing. So you see, I have compiled my procedure, but it is showing me function as executed. Okay, so do not worry, Snowflake always show its function has been created. Okay, you are whenever you are creating any procedure or function, it will always show as function has been created. Okay, now let me run this procedure. You see here, why it is showing is null is here, because I haven't written anything here. Okay, but if I write this return keyword, what will happen? Let me recompile it. Okay, so if you see here, let me re-execute this one. You see, it is showing me value. Okay, now I was telling about this replace keyword. Suppose if someone is new to database, suppose I removing this replace keyword, what will happen? It is showing area is already exists. Okay, generally we are prefer to use a get or replace keyword. Okay, so I hope that's all. These are the simple things from Snowflake point of view. We will in future videos we will go and show little bit difficult things, how projects work. Okay, that's all from this video. Thank you.